Donald Trump is experiencing a massive surge in national polling against President Biden. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video, and today it is time that we talk about the 2024 presidential election, because a brand new poll from ABC News has everyone losing their frickin' minds. Because for once, there was an outlier poll in the favor of the GOP, as Donald Trump edges out Biden 51-49 in a head-to-head matchup. You heard that right. According to this poll, Trump is beating Biden by 9 percentage points nationally, and everyone's dismissing and saying, this is an outlier, that means it must be thrown out. Which, yeah, it's an outlier, and I think that we should have taken it at face value. But we have to delve deep into where these trends are coming from. How do you get Biden plus 9 or Trump plus 9? Reminder, this is the same poll that had Biden winning Wisconsin by 17 points. And now suddenly, since it's a GOP leading poll for once, suddenly it's a bad poll. Give me a frickin' break. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you could join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. And again, I personally believe that this is not going to happen. I mean, a Trump plus 9 popular vote would be the closest thing we had to a Reagan landslide since, well, Reagan. Because Trump lost the popular vote by 4 last time and nearly won. What do you think's going to happen to Trump plus 9 popular vote? So yeah, again, I don't believe that Trump could win the popular vote by 9. And again, I think this poll, you could say undecideds, it's early in the election, who frickin' knows? But to outright dismiss every single aspect of this poll because the top line has a Trump plus 9, which you look at other polling, they have it like Trump plus 4, Trump plus 3, Trump plus 1, Biden plus 1. It's an outlier, but it's not as egregious as in the past from what we saw from Biden plus 17 in Wisconsin. So again, I don't think this is going to happen, but I want to delve deep into how they got this. Because I think in most polls, you got to see how they got these numbers and see, is it believable? Does it make sense? Let's look at it. President Joe Biden's job approval rating is 19 points underwater. His ratings for handling the economy and immigration are at career lows. A record number of Americans say they've become worse off under his presidency. 3/4 say he's too old for another term, and Donald Trump is looking better in retrospect. All severe challenges for Biden in his re-election campaign. And this is why they got the Biden plus or Trump plus 9. His approval ratings suck. Not just overall, not just, one issue. Every single issue, he is underwater. I don't think we have ever had a president that was underwater on every single issue. Donald Trump had pretty good numbers on the economy. That's why you had the voters saying, I don't like Trump, I think he's a jackass or whatever, but damn it, I got a severe, extreme pay raise the past 5 years. You know what? Screw it. I'm voting for the guy. That's what made Trump different from, Obama, who had great personal numbers, but his job approval for, say, the economy was atrocious. It's kind of the opposite with Trump. With Biden, it just, people don't like him, and people think he's horrible at the job. That's not a good combination. 44% of Americans in the latest ABC News / Washington Post poll say they've gotten worse off financially under Biden's presidency. The most for any president in ABC / Post polls since 1986. You heard that right. This is a trend. This isn't just, a fluke that Trump is winning the popular vote. Again, I don't think it's going to be by 9 points, because I think a lot of these undecideds probably break for Biden, margin of error, whatever. But guess what? This is a trend. He has the worst numbers in recorded history for the ABC News. And you just look at the economic numbers, look at this. Only 30% of Americans approve the job Biden is doing on the economy. 64% disapprove. Immigration, only 23% approve. This is why he's doing horrible against Trump. This is why. Again, just ignore the Biden +9 or Trump +9 for 5 seconds. Just ignore it. And think about this just think about it. People realize we were far better off with Trump on the economy than Biden. That's factual. The numbers from the economy show it. The approval numbers, they show it. That's why you're seeing polls that have it Trump +4, Trump +2, Trump +1, and even the Biden polls, except for one, all have Biden doing far worse than he did in 2020. Because people realize Trump was right. Again, just ignore the top line for a second. It makes sense for Trump to be up in the popular vote. It does. And you look at who they're going to blame for if a shutdown happens. 40% say they'd chiefly blame him and the Democrats in Congress versus 33% who'd pin it on the Republicans in Congress. Yeah. More people are saying it's Biden and the Democrats' fault for the shutdown than the Republicans. By 7 percentage points. And just keep looking at the numbers. Look at Trump's approval. Back in January 2021, 38% approved of his work as president. But when you look back as of now, as of 2023, 48% say they approve of Trump's performance when he was in office, matching his peak as president. This is what I call the told you so vote. Trump told you so that, hey, if you don't vote for me, gas prices are going to skyrocket. You're not going to be able to get a good paying job. We're going to have a mess at the border. And wars are going to start across the world. He was right. And his disapproval numbers, they've collapsed. Went from 60% in January of 2021 to 49% now. So a lot of people are realizing, damn it, I'm still not a big fan of Trump, but he was a good president. You just keep looking at it's like, it does make sense for Trump to be up. It does. And this is where we get to the part of the poll of, why is Trump doing so good? We'll just look at it, all right? Even they had a part with the factors, and it shows Trump up by 9 percentage points. And even the primary, he is up by, 11. Hell, Biden is not doing that good in the Democrat primary compared to past incumbents. You just start reading this based on the groups. And a lot of people are nitpicking this. Again, I don't know if this is 100%, but let's look at it. Biden has just 50% support from members of racial and ethnic minority groups, the same as May. While Trump has inched up from 32 to 39 to 43% support in this year's ABC polls. Among Hispanics, it's a surprising 50 to 44% Trump-Biden. albeit with a small sample. Yep, they have Trump winning Hispanics by 6. You could say, fine, that's small sample size or whatever. But look at the first part. They have a trend. The first poll of the year, he was at 32% with minorities. Earlier this year, it was 39%. Now it's 43%. That's not just a fluke. That's not just, a sample error. That's a trend. While Biden is stagnant at 50%, and again, when they say minorities, they include Hispanics, Asians, Native American, and African American. When you include all of that, there is a shift towards Trump. Among 18 to 35-year-olds, Trump has a slight 53 to 38% advantage. Oh, that's right, everybody. Trump is winning the young vote. And people are saying, well, that's egregious because Trump can't win the 18 to 29-year-old vote, which I don't think he will. But here's the thing. You know why Trump is doing so good with that age group? It's really the 29 to 35-year-olds. The people that are starting to get jobs, they're younger, but they're starting in the workforce, they went through school, whatever. These voters are having a hard time getting a living. It's true. And we're seeing this with every poll. Trump is doing far better with the younger voters compared to any other Republican, and the trend continues towards him. I don't think he's going to win the 18 to 35-year-old group, but I think he's going to do far better than other Republicans. But you just keep looking at this and you realize this is a realignment happening in real time. Younger minority voters are shifting towards Trump. That's the largest shift. And this is just one poll showing this. This is every single one. Every single one have Trump doing far better with younger minority voters. And maybe slightly worse with older, whiter voters. If it was one poll, it's a fluke. If it's 2, there's something possibly here. 3, 4, 5, okay, we're starting to get to the point of possible. But when it's every single poll, not just a couple, but nearly every one, that's a trend. That's a trend of a group that's realigning towards the GOP because of Trump. You don't have to believe that Trump is going to win the popular vote by 9. You don't have to. But you could still say Trump is statistically doing better with younger minority voters. He is doing better with, in fact, old voters. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.